Hey guys, this is Swiffle from Clan Mostly Harmless, and this is my engineer, loosely based on Saz Katsurai from Final Fantasy XIII. And looking at the equipment, basically focusing on condition damage. As you can see, the pistols bleed duration and chance to bleed on critical, and the amulet is precision, toughness, and condition damage. So for traits, 10 explosives, bomb when dodge, kind of nice. Explosions cause burning when hits. Apparently explosive shot is not a burn. The other things: pistol recharge, pistol range, pistol shots pierce, crit damage and condition damage there. Our elixirs throw and consuming, remove conditions, get some protection. And the elixir skill recharge is reduced. We're focusing on, we have elixir H for heal, elixir R, no, we're not using elixir R. We're using the one that transforms us. Rocket boots. Elixir B, which just buffs us up. Might, Fury, Swiftness, and go in the supply crate is the elite, pretty much the only good one. Toss elixir H, gives buffs to an allies. I was thinking about using elixir R to res people, but we don't do that here. So we're actually going to switch that up. Going to go to elixir S. Now that transforms you into a little tiny guy for 4 seconds. Break stuns. Also rocket boost break stuns. If you throw it, stability or invisibility, kind of cool. And you can see here, yeah, stability. Everybody gets huge, or everybody stealths, one or the other. Kind of cool, kind of cool. Alright, so let's go into a match. This is the first game I've, well, first decent game I got to play. Elixir B gets some speed. Elixir H possibly gets speed, 1/3 chance. We're heading down to the clock tower. I think this is about a 7-on-7 or so. Everybody goes in the window. I'm taking the stairs. I'm not really sure which is faster, but we get there. We're trying to cap in. We just want to basically be aware of what's going on. We do have 4 people here, but another guy coming in. We want to be watching both staircases for enemies, watching the windows, watching the mini-map. So we have some fighting going on outside. This is a pretty good situation. We have the clock tower, we have the mansion. Throw some glue on those pipes, totally missed. Now I'm getting unloaded on. So we're gonna return fire, get some static shot. We can't really make a move for the windmill too much because I'm not durable enough. I'll get shot down unless I know that I see an opening and I can slip through. This thief is kind of wimpy, so I'm gonna get some dishes on him, but then he turns me to stone. I use the rocket boots to escape because I was in a bad position. The guy gets down there. Thief's being a thief. Yeah, he's gonna get away. Well, a little bit. A bunch of us here. We're gonna take the windmill. Looks like the mansion, the other end, is getting taken. So far, still ahead in points, doing pretty well. You only really need one person to cap a point, but it is nice to get, 15 glory or 15 score on your score sheet. It makes you look good. Also, that freaking thief is right there. If we can down him, that is 10 points for us. Being a team player is cool. Definitely like being a team player. But, I mean, thieves are just freaking annoying. So he's not going to bleed out. He's going to escape somewhere, and I don't want to track him down. So, see what's going on. Clock tower's getting taken. And the windmill's getting taken too, actually. But I'm not close enough to do anything about it. See what's going on. I do have some more PvP videos on the way. This one focused on the engineer. Did some guardian, did some warrior, did some other stuff. This is not a great engagement for us. We're just going to have to lay down some AE, get some bleed going on. Remember, pistol shots pierce, so that stacks up bleeds really fast, especially when there's an extra 60% chance on a critical to stack another bleed. Drop the supply crate, that's doing some damage there. Guardians are doing their thing. Mesmer's being kind of annoying. He's in distortion, so I couldn't hit him for a bit there. Eventually we get him off the point, we're starting to cap it back. He's using his null field, that's getting rid of buffs and conditions. I think that's what it is. It might be a reflection field. But you can see the bleed's doing a lot of damage. I think it's bleeding like 110 something, 115. It's pretty good damage. Stacks up to 25 times, although I don't shoot fast enough for that to stack up quite that much. We're done at the clock tower. Moving on. Try to get some speed up. Come on, elixir B. There we go. Mansion's open. Does take a number of seconds to uncap and then cap a point. Sissy here is helping us out, so I just got the decap. That was worth 10 points, and I don't want to stand around there. I'd rather do something more useful. This is a necromancer, pretty useful. I laid down the glue to prevent him from getting close, so he wants to life transfer me and suck all my health and stupid stuff like that. And Saz Katsurai ain't having none of that. 12 stacks of bleed, 13, 15. Health bars, still bugged. There's a thief here too, it's pretty annoying. Try to get my heal in. using my skills on cooldown, throwing some elixirs, get conditions off. I stealth a little bit there when I threw the elixir, the second elixir, elixir S, I guess. Thief's getting away, because that's what thieves do. This game's pretty close, because they kept taking the clock tower and stuff back from us. And now I have a ranger on me. Rocking boots to get away from him. I'm gonna have to transform because he's got a great sword. Yeah, he's going crazy. So we don't want that. Trying to escape, get the heal. And we're gonna lay down some glue. That'll slow him up. Literally. Thief don't care though, he's still on me. It's not the kind of fight we really want to be because we're not on a point, we're not defending anything, and we're not making progress. And we don't want to die, so we managed to pull them with the people in the clock tower and we can get some help, get some heal, get some endurance back. And this is a much better fight, obviously. We have the point, they're more likely to die, getting help, and we can down them. And like each kill here is worth, what is it, 10 points? Probably 10 points, yeah. So, 1, I didn't die, 2, I got like 2 people killed there on the other team, because I managed to stay alive. Unfortunately, I'm not getting out of combat for some reason, and it's not healing me up. Seems like the out of combat's kind of weird. Sometimes you get out pretty quickly, sometimes you don't. I'm just going to use my heal anyway. There's a guardian up here. He's stabilized, but he can still bleed a bit, and he's not on the point. There's enough blue here. Get the point, get the cap. Yeah, I'm gonna put down some elixir. Try to keep speed up as much as possible. I do have some wound duration from the alchemy line. It's nice to have speed. It's not overly important, but like having speed and other buffs all the time, like Fury, it gets extended from Elixir B quite a bit too. So we have a fight on the clock tower. Yeah, that guy's a book. That's a stupid guardian. He's healing everything. I can only do so much about that. I dropped a crate on everyone just because it's going to do a lot of damage. It didn't actually, like, it doesn't stun the guardian instantly. He can full heal everyone like once. You can see from the pistols piercing, that's doing a crazy amount of damage. There's a Necro and Lich form there. He has stability too. There's just too many people there. So like, we're bleeding out a decent amount, but it's not a fight that we're going to win. So try and find something more useful to do. Was going to go to the mansion, but or the windmill, but we already have that. Harass these guys a little bit more. Here comes, it's like a mesmer. He uses distortion. Sacrifices illusions and clones, and then he gets the dodge. And he's got more stupid clones on me. One thing I noticed, I think if you call a target on a mesmer, like the actual mesmer, then even if he makes a bunch of clones and phantasms and things, you can still see which one is the real one, although at some points it might be stealthed. This Joker's taking our point. It's a guardian, I'm not going to kill it, but we do want to prevent it from capping. So just throw it on some glue, harass it a bit. More importantly, we are trying to stay alive. I'm just trying to stay on the point so he doesn't cap it, while staying alive, obviously. Rocket boots are up. He doesn't have a ton of damage, so I'm just going around in circles. Now I'm using my elixir. They're making some more progress in the cap, but I'm stalling 2 people here, and we're making progress at other points, so this is good for us. I mean, despite the fact that I'm probably going to die. Yeah, I mean, there's 3 people. There's a ranger, there's a guardian, there's a mesmer. So yeah, I go down. That's okay. That's okay. And I rally, which is also okay. I'm not recording this while playing. I played it earlier, and I was more focused on, you know, making sure the Fraps was doing alright. Got tracked down. Guardian's gonna get us anyway. Magnet him at least once. So we're tying them up here, although they do have 2 points, which isn't good. I did delay the cap of that point for a long time, and that's really all I can do as one person. Didn't have enough people on for the awkward times during the stress test, and Beta Weekend 2 did some World vs. World, some other stuff. I have more videos coming, don't worry about it. Engineer, this is one. Warrior, did a little bit of Guardian, that went okay. Did a little bit of Ellie, just a simple glass cannon build, that was okay. So we're behind at this point. Looks like 417 to 373. So we have to get a point back. There's a guardian there, don't want to engage him. The mansion needs to be retaken. So I'm going to check that out, make sure it's clear, cap it. Although Sissy wants to cap it, so Can move on pretty quickly. Get to the next point. Neutralize the point and go. Because having more than one person capping a point just doesn't really appreciably help. This Guardian's going up there. I just want to delay him so I can glue him for a bit. I want to make sure we get the point. And we didn't. He blocked it. Even if I had been standing on the point, though, he just would have blocked it sooner, because I wouldn't have been able to glue him or anything. So we get a kill, the two of us there, Ranger and myself. Use the elixir to... Well, sometimes you can use the elixir to dodge, like, the warrior hammer that knocks you down. Although I can't really see it there, so it didn't really matter. This is a Necro out in the open. This is a good engagement for us. He's already at half health. And he's got spectral armor. We've got to beat on him. He's not doing anything important. We have all 3 points. So that was pretty much free kill. We're at 460 now. Our team has 495. So it's really close. Someone on our team just died, unfortunately. Windmill's getting taken. We're going to head over there. We can't give up 5 points. Although I decided that's too far away, and then the clock tower's getting taken. That just got neutralized, so one more kill is going to decide this game. And unfortunately, it wasn't us. Someone killed a thief. Or, I don't know, a mesmer. But it was a pretty close game, pretty fun. This was from the stress test, so this is one of the earlier games that I played, so I thought it did pretty well. I thought the game went pretty well. A lot of people still experimenting out with builds and messing around with things, obviously. The stress test weekend, well, the stress test day build was the same as the beta weekend number 2 build.
The chieftain has returned.
So, like, there weren't significant changes. So in this match, I decided to head over to Svanir. There's one Necro trying to solo it. I'm trying to help Svanir finish off the Necro. Oh, so I am getting some bleeds on... Oh, there's another person here, too. Getting some bleeds on Svanir. And somehow... managed to steal it. You can see I've got 2 buffs, and each monster, well, each boss is worth 40 points, so we got 80 from that. And I'm just going to use my elixir, slide away. I have a Ranger, the Necro still chasing me. Accidentally dodge rolled the wrong way, but then I rocket boots the right way. It flings you backwards quite a ways. And there's Saz Catsurai shooting some glue out of his ass, because that's fair. A lot of GTAEs, if you reverse the camera or manage to pan it around somehow, you can shoot backwards. So that's how that works. And we're keeping the keep, or at least trying to here. It's under pressure. That Mesmer's down, so once we've got 4 of us, we're securing it, and we're obviously way ahead because we have the bosses, we have the buffs. Each buff is plus 50 stats or something for 90 seconds? I don't know, something like that. Checking out the mine, looks clear. Unfortunately, one of the things about Conquest is we are going to have some downtime while I just run over here and take the mine. It's not mining anything, it's not doing anything interesting. But you know, people like Sissy who just want to get the points so I can get speed up and do whatever I want so I don't have to stand there and cap the point. And the keep's under attack, so they took the henge. And we're going to check out the keep.
You've taken the mine.
3 people, well, 2 people there and a pet. Just harass them a bit, can't really do a whole lot. There's no one in my area. Good idea to keep an eye on the minimap for some awareness. If I had more help coming, I could stay there and keep harassing them further, but since I don't, it's kind of pointless because I'm not going to do anything myself. And just by running around in a circle, they left to go do something else. So, I can get the uncap pretty easily. And get some more help anyway. So like by watching kill spam and watching the minimap, I also trying to watch the screen. Like I'm jumping so I can try and see down the stairs a bit and see as much as I can. The field of view and the camera angle is very limiting, unfortunately. This is a decent fight here. Actually, it's not that good. There's too many of them. The illusionary duelist is pretty annoying. Sometimes I like the illusion was closest, so I was just targeting it. Then I realized it was kind of pointless. So I'm going on to the mine, counter the thief. He's not doing anything too fancy, but I didn't actually do any damage to him, unfortunately. If you do condition damage with Thief, that adds up pretty quickly. A Thief I could probably take, but a Warrior and a Thief, that's just too much. I get blown upstairs, somehow.
You've seized the henge.
and I can just kite him around in a circle and try and get away. I don't have help in the area again because there's action towards the middle of the map, and we have someone at the keep. Now you see the time, it's about 11:23. Depending on when the Svanir and the Chieftain will die, like Svanir just returned. Usually about 11:15, 11:20 or something. I don't remember the exact amount of time, but that's something to keep an eye on for sure. Unfortunately, I'm not there. I'm actually getting tied up in a fight that's not going our way, even though I can do a lot of damage here. I targeted the Mesmer just in case he cloaked or something, so I'd be able to pick him out. But there's still 3 of them here, and I'm doing a decent amount. Static shot, extremely good. Poison volley is actually pretty good damage too. For some reason, they're not doing a whole lot to me. Stacking up a lot of conditions. Like, some condition builds don't have many conditions to apply. Warriors can stack a ton of bleeds really quickly, but then, like, maybe an immobilize or a cripple. But then if they just get removed, like, that's your damage, they don't do anything. In the case of the engineer, we've got bleed. Like, we can stack 2 stacks of bleed with the explosive shot. Poison volley, and then static shot is confuse. And then we have the blowtorch for fire, and then we have the glue shot for immobilize. So that's like 5 different conditions. It's extremely good. So Svanir apparently wasn't killed. I'm going to see what I can do about that. I wasn't really sure how well my build would do against Svanir. Get the poison volley on it, try to dodge some things, do some condition damage. Again, we don't have help from the team, so it's just up to me. And we have a warrior on me, which is not cool. Can't really do enough to the warrior, so I have to try and finish Svanir now, which is more important. And by, like, keep stacking bleeds and poison and stuff, I do try to dodge the warrior a bit there, as I thought he was about to burst. And he's got some whirling axes going. It was close, but even though he had whirling axe and he was right on Svanir, one of my bleeds or poison stole the kill. So that's pretty cool. And as you can see, we can chew glue. Chew glue behind us. Didn't get caught in it though, which is interesting. This warrior, I think he has like... I'm not sure. He seems kind of squishy. He's taking a lot of damage from all my conditions there. Usually 1v1 versus warrior, fairly difficult, He got close to me, so I just rocket bootsed away, even though I wasn't stunned, because I was about to take some damage. It's a little bit of damage too, otherwise I could have just dodged. Now, we don't have the points, but we did manage to kill both mobs. Looks like whoever was defending the keep left, so we're just gonna keep the keep. And yeah, I'm jumping, so like I can see names easier as I come up the stairs, like this person. Get some glue down, get some conditions on them. That's an Ellie. He got stuck in the glue, so that sucks for him. And then I closed in and used rocket boots. It wasn't great. He manages to lock me down with a mobilize, so I went ahead and used the elixir, and he didn't do too well there. Taking the point and getting the down. That's what you want to see, says Cat's-Right on a rampage. It only says that, though I don't really know what the whole rampage or on the hunt or conquering means. It's frickin' Mesmer again, class kind of annoying. And there's a whole bunch of people here, so I dropped the supply crate and then I just left. Kind of wasted the supply crate, I think, honestly. And we're now up to 470. I go to check the mine, but we already have someone there. It's this Ellie again. I know for a fact he's squishy, so with low vitality, I can just stack up conditions on him. Having trouble doing damage to him here, though. Like, my attacks weren't hitting and I wasn't setting up correctly. On the other hand, Necros are always annoying, because they freaking Lich form and their Death Shroud are pretty tough to deal with. I'm just trying to escape here and like get in a better position. Somehow the dude that's with me, this ranger, managed to put the Ellie down and that seals the deal. Blue team wins. Top player, forest creatures killed. Get wrecked, Warrior. That's getting down me. Objectives neutralized, etc., etc. Yeah, he got me right at the end. Not sure how many times I died. Let's move on to game number 3. This one's on Battle of Kylo. Get some speed up. Boost on. think if you throw Elixir H, sometimes it's supposed to give swiftness according to the tooltip, but it doesn't show the conditions correctly. I don't think it actually does. So just Elixir B and Elixir normal drinking Elixir H. Thief beats me here because he's a thief. I drop a crate on his head because I can. You can see he was bleeding out real fast. Even though he vanished, he's still taking a ton of damage from bleeding and poison. Like, I think he's right there. But he's a thief, so yeah, he just disappears. Yeah, he's right there. He was still bleeding. So I'll bleed him out, he disappears again. I was gonna go to the next point, but then I have a warrior jumping on me. Kinda missed the glue shot, but my net turret got an immobilize. This warrior's having some trouble, so he's trying to get away, run him down a bit. Throwing some elixirs at the ground, get some speed if I can. Blowtorch, burning condition damage, pretty high. I was gonna go away, but then I realized we had the other 2 points, so that I could probably get away safely with both my stun breaks up. I really don't like this hallway. I also don't like the camera. Like, you can't really see vertically. The field of view is just too narrow. So I decided that, yeah, I'm gonna use my stun breaks now. I'm gonna disengage. And we got the stupid elementals chasing me. I'm trying to get him into a better spot. And yeah, he's pretty glass cannon. He's taking a ton of damage. And he's gonna, yeah, he burned out, bled out. Got the glue shot down, caught the warrior. Just trying to kite him around the point. Don't want to let him uncap the point. But in 2-on-1 or 1-on-2 situations, it's gonna be kind of difficult, so I gotta get my heal up on the mobilize. I'll use the rocket boots. I'm gonna give up the point. Fortunately, he decides to chase me instead of capping the point. Although they both kind of suck for me, obviously. I was thinking about blocking the point again, but it's just not going to be enough time because I only have 3,000 health. And he looked like he walked right through my glue shot. Got the heal up. I'm trying to target him behind, but I think my targeting was messed up, like my target next key or something. So we're 1-on-1 with a Necro, which is not a spot we want to be in, so I'm trying to get out of there, and then I got stuck on the torch. And I die. That sucks. Yep, Necro and a Ranger. Anyway, so far, still doing reasonably well. This match going pretty well, says Katzroy. Follow the old man's lead. Take over the windmill. No, the mansion. That's the mansion. I can never remember which point is which. Like, north and south makes sense to me on the mini-map, but, like, mansion, windmills, like, whatever. And stupid range characters, they're up on the catwalk there, shooting people from the outside. My pistol's shooting vertically. Somehow I'm hitting them. I have no freaking idea how. We can do some damage here with pistol shots. Pierce. Dropped a crate on him, dropped the glue on him. I'm actually doing a lot here right now. And now the Ellie's chasing me down. I'm trying to get to the point, because I want to get the point at the same time. Fortunately, the Necro's not doing a ton of damage to me. So he certainly could be, if you had certain builds.
Bad shape here.
I don't know, I'm not actually sure. Like, Axe seems to be pretty good, Scepter seems to be pretty good. I don't really know a lot about Necro. You can see, like, his health bar doesn't show anything, but he obviously has a ton of health, because I'm shooting him and shooting him, he's not dying, he's confused, he's bleeding, he's blinded, he's burning, he's poisoned. And no, he's life transferring in. That means health is going up, not down, I think. Yeah, I mean, it looks like he's about to die, and then he finally dies. A lot of effort to put into, like, just downing one person there. There were, like, 3 of us in that area. Just checking the score. Let's see what we have going on. We have 2 points. Windmill's getting taken from us. I'm trying to help out with a mansion. There's a thief. Get some conditions on him. His health is dropping rapidly, and he wasted his haste. We got a whole bunch of us here. Hopefully we can get the kill on the thief, because that's 10 more points. Elementalist, not sure what he's doing. He's going to get clowned on pretty hard. Got the point. engaging him and moving on. He missed. But that only lasts so long. He uses Arcane Shield too. But like, he just went in way too deep against, there's like 4 or 5 of us here. Now our clock tower is getting taken again. Shooting at the guy up there didn't happen. Catch some people on engaged underneath the clock tower. Got a glue in, but then he escaped. Now he's misform. Misform, really good defensive skill. Really good. Some Ellies really seem to do very well, even though they have low HP, low toughness. Like proper use of like Ride the Lightning and Misform and Armor of Earth, and just using your skills wisely, your interrupts and knockdowns and things, they can stay alive for quite a long time. I'm trying to down the guy. I'm trying not to get close enough to get pushed away by the bubble, but it didn't really happen. Guy in the window shooting poison at us, it's kind of annoying. It's not doing a whole lot. If we were low on health, that actually would be annoying, because that would prevent us from healing, for example. And we're getting trebbed. So, yeah, we're getting trebbed, because the soldier's yelling out, "Get down!" So I do. It's Yelly again, and I want to screw with him. So definitely put some conditions on him. Dropped a crate on him too. Mobilizing me, it's pretty good down skill. Doesn't interrupt you, but it's pretty good. This guy's in the Plague mode. You can't tell by looking at it. It looks like he's a Spectral Armor, but he's actually in the Plague, which gives him, I think, stability and a ton of life, and he spreads conditions out the wazoo. The crate got the kill shot on the elite back there. I was gonna go check out the trebuchet, but apparently a couple other people had the same idea. We get the jump on a ranger, he's gonna be pretty easy to kill. A longbow ranger, I guess. Using some elixirs to get some conditions off me. A lot of time, it seems like the elixir doesn't really do that much for me. It is just because I'm trying to clear some conditions. Ellie's actually getting the better of this engagement using his air skills. I'm trying to get the conditions off me, I couldn't quite get away. Interrupt him with the magnet, and someone got down. I guess he got killed there. Then I rallied. Necro's at full health, and he's got Spectral Armor up, and he's life siphoning. I don't want to mess with him. So just glue, take the point. We don't have any points right now, so we just gotta get 14 more to get the kill. We'll get the win. Necro chasing, glue's down. He's gonna be able to interrupt our cap. Stacked a ton of bleeding on there. I guess the ranger did a lot of damage too, because he went down pretty quickly. And that's gonna wrap up game number 3. Thanks for watching, everyone. This is Swiffle from Guild Mostly Harmless.